Hello, welcome to another Informatica video tutorial. My name is Fernando Guerrero. I am a cloud solution specialist. In this video, we are going to talk about how to use parameters in SQL transformation. In this video, we're going to talk about what is a SQL transformation, why is it good to use parameters. We will do about demo, how to use them, and probably you are wondering why not use parameters in general. And the reason is other transformations use the parameters in a different way. SQL transformation is very unique about what you need to do in order to be able to use parameters. That's why this video is only about SQL transformation. So SQL transformation it's a transformation that allows users to call stored procedures or functions in relational databases, and it can capture the response that we get from those stored procedures and use that response in the following steps in your mapping. Why is it good to use parameters? Well, it will allow you to pass values at execution time. Let's say that you create a mapping and you are running in different environments. Maybe the schema name is different, so depending of which environment you are running, you want to pass the value for the schema. You don't need to redo everything every time that you move from one environment to another one. You just pass the value. That's something good about parameters. So we are going to have a little demo about how to use the parameters inside a SQL transformation. There is a little bit of workaround. It's not as direct as with other transformations. Well, now we have here a mapping where we are going to use an in-out parameter. You see here I create one, call it schema name. It's a string. And here we have a mapping. You see that we have a SQL transformation. So usually in Informatica data integration, these parameters are used directly into the transformation that we want to use. That's not the case for SQL transformation. We need a workaround way to do it. And in order to use parameters with a SQL transformation, we need an expression transformation that will go before than the SQL transformation. Okay? And actually, we are going to use this parameter in the expression. We are not going to use it directly into the SQL. So we come to the expression. Then here you see the expression. We create a new field. And I am calling this new field schema. What is the value that I want for the schema? Well, the value for the schema is going to be the value that comes in the parameter. You see here schema name. This is the usual way to call a parameter in all the transformations. We have the double dollar symbol, and then we have the parameter name. This is the usual way to use parameters. We use it directly into the transformation that we want, and we put $2 symbols before the name. As I said, if we want to use SQL transformation parameters, this is a workaround. So you create an expression. You have to create a field name, and then in the field name you assign the parameter to that field name. I create here another field. I call it field ID, and I have two. But if we had we can create it right now. Let's say that we have here another parameter. Call it ID value. This is an integer. Okay. If you want to use it here, let me modify this one. So I don't want to have this value. I want to use a parameter. Okay. So I have that parameter. Okay, I will save. So see, that's how we use the parameters. We are creating a field name, and then we assign the parameter to that field name here in the expression. Now we go to the SQL transformation, we are going to go into the SQL, and here we have the query. Let me make this one smaller so we can see it. Here we have the query that we want to use. I have a delete from a schema. So as I mentioned, we cannot use the in-output parameters directly. So what we are doing is the field that I created here, remember the field here was named schema and field ID. Okay. If we come here, now you will see that I am using those fields. Here is my schema and here is my field ID. Also notice that the symbols that I am using are different. Okay. If you have a column and you want to specify the value for a column, you have to use these quotation marks before and after your field name. Anywhere else, instead of quotation mark, you have these other marks, okay? And they have to go before and after. And these represent the fields that we created in the expression. And this is the workaround that we have to use parameters inside a SQL transformation. As you see, it's not as direct as we do it with other transformation. You need two transformation in order to use values from parameters in your SQL transformation. If you want to know more about SQL transformation, you can visit this URL. This is the official documentation. Here you will learn more about the SQL transformation. Any feedback that you have about this video, you can send us an email or contact us in our media platforms. Thank you very much.